Peace and love, guys. Today I decided to paint this little drawing that I did on my couch. Well, a lot of times I'll take this sketchbook to my couch and just sketch. And I won't do any painting on my couch. I will bring some markers sometimes, but for the most part, I just sketch. So today I want to paint it, and I was thinking I would go in with the pastels that I purchased. I purchased these, oh my gosh, I think almost a year ago. I purchased them a while ago from Jerry's Artarama. They had a sale on these. These go on sale, I think maybe once or twice a year. And they were like, it was like such a good deal that I bought every pastel I can get because it was that good of a deal. These are Turner acrylic gouache, and they are in the pastel set. I have other colors, but the colors that I think I'm gonna stick to is pastel pink, pastel orange, pastel blue, and pastel sand. I might go other directions, I don't know. So I'm not gonna put them all on my palette for now, just because once it dries, and I can't reactivate it. So I'm gonna put a little bit and go from there. So my initial thought was I was gonna go in on the background of the picture with the pastel blue, and I felt like it was too light to do as a background, and I wanted to do purple. So I went and I got the pastel pink, and I put it in with the blue, and I'm like, it didn't mix. Like, I thought it was just going to be like purple, and it was going to be a nice purple. It was just too light. So I had leftover gouache from a last painting, and it was just like regular gouache. And I wet it. I re-wet it, and I got it all loose again. And I had some red as well, so I wet that and kind of put it into the acrylic gouache, and that made this purple that you're seeing now. And I am very happy that I decided to do that, because I like this purple. I like the way it came out. I like the color. It was nice. So I moved on to her face, and I went really light with the color. I didn't want to go too heavy with the actual paint itself, not the color of it, but the paint. I wanted it to be very light and watered down. So I did that, and then I did some shading with the purple that I made for the background, and went in with that. Her hair, I was so worried about this part, because my favorite part about this whole entire thing was the way I made her hair look, and I just didn't want to lose it once I painted it. And I was like legit very worried that as soon as I put this paint on, I wasn't going to get the same effect. I went in anyway. And I put that first layer of brown down, and I just kept layering it up. And here you see that I kind of like lightened up the color, because the color that I used was actually not a pastel. It was burnt umber, and it was just a little too dark, so I lightened it up with the pastel sand, and that worked out really good. So I just kept on going heavier and heavier with the layers while I was doing her hair. And it kind of helped me to see where the waves were going to be and how I wanted her hair to initially fall on the painting. I let the layer dry and I moved on to the eyebrows and all. Decided I wanted to make her eyes like a really nice blue. And I think that made it pop. And here I go in with, it's actually not Turner. The green that I ended up using is an ash green, and it's by Holbein. And I think I mixed that with a little bit something else at some point. But I just wanted some green all around her. I wanted her to have like greenery. I felt like because of the background being the purple, that the green color would have been a very nice balance. Then for her shirt, I was actually going to leave it purple. I was going to have her purple shirt with some kind of design, and I was like, no, that's not gonna work. And then I put this yellow, and I just think it's perfect. So I did the yellow, and that took a couple of layers. It went down kind of thin, and I definitely should not have put as much water as I did on that. So with the hair, what I did was kind of took inspiration from my sketching the hair, and I applied it to using paint, and I think I did it justice. I think I got it, although there's areas that, like looking at it now, I could have did differently and had a nicer effect. But for the most part, I like it. At one point, I lose some footage. I don't know what happened to my camera, but I lose footage. And I think you just miss me doing her eyes. And I messed up on her eyes anyway, so it's okay. But I see that I didn't, like my camera wasn't on and I fix it, but it's a jump. And yeah, here it is. So yeah, sorry about that. I wanted her to have freckles because I love freckles. They're just adorable. Here I'm mixing some gouache that I have on the side that I just keep at my table so that whenever I need some white gouache, I just, whip it out. I made a little lace on her collar kind of thing, and then some highlights in her eyes, and, a couple of touch-ups with pencil. I used the Koh Noor polycolor pencils that I have. I just started having them out and open on my desk just because I need to use them more and I don't. And they're not bad pencils, so just taking off the tape so that we can have the final reveal. And here it is. I think it came out really good. It's a nice little practice sketch in my sketchbook that I decided to paint, and it was fun. I really had a great time doing this. And I will definitely do it again. Maybe the girl next to her, I'll do that one in another video, or maybe just off video. We'll see. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like what you see. Peace and love.